All right, I'm Skyler Gray. I work on the mobile app at Collabora, and I'm here to talk to you about it. So I'm going to tell you, what the mobile apps are. They're for iOS and Android. That it allows you to use Collabora without your laptop or your desktop computer. And it allows you to use Collabora completely offline, so without being connected to the internet, without your server. So yeah, they're usable on phones. Here is me with an iOS phone and also my Android phone. But they're also usable on iPads, Android tablets, and Chromebooks as well. So you can access, full Collabora on your Chromebook without being connected to the internet. So why wouldn't you just want to use desktop then? Well, maybe you can't use desktop. You're traveling, you're going on a train, or you're going on a plane. There's no Wi-Fi, there's no power, you've only got an underseat bag, the tray table is half the size of your phone. You're not going to pull out your laptop, surely. You can use documents when you're away from your desk. Maybe you just want to go and comment on something that some colleague of yours has written. It's not worth a trip to the office, but it probably is worth pulling out your phone and adding a comment. Or maybe you've got a train ticket and you want to open it up as a PDF. Well, you can do that. Here's a ticket I bought to travel to Scilly when I was last in Belgium. I couldn't have pulled out my laptop for that. Why wouldn't you use your mobile browser? Well, you can't. You can use documents without the internet with Collabora. If you're on a plane, you don't necessarily have Wi-Fi. Maybe you're on the Eurostar to get here, and you know the Wi-Fi is not always great, especially when you're like under the sea. Well, you can still edit documents. That's great. It's fine, the slides weren't important. It's also better integrated with your mobile device. Here's the font picker on iOS. You can change fonts to any fonts that are on your device. If you are using Collabora Online in your browser, then you can only change fonts to fonts that are on the server. But in iOS, you can install fonts from apps on the App Store. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to use them in your presentations? But hey, a question that I'm often asked when I talk about the mobile app is, well, I always have a laptop. I'm an integrator, I have my own platform, I don't really care. Why are you talking about this, Skyler? Why should I care? Well, yeah, sure, you have your laptop, and yeah, sure, when I'm commuting, I commute by bike. I'm not very commonly, editing documents as I travel along there. But mobile development can make things better outside of the app too. The mobile web view is improved by my work on the mobile app. So if you're accessing your own software outside of the mobile app, for example, if you're using Nextcloud, say, on your phone, my work will help you there. I added touch support in presentations, in the new presentation view. I added swiping left and right to change slides. I added swiping up or down to stop presenting. This is a feature that was made for accessing the new presentation view in the mobile app, but it will help you anytime you've got a touch device, whether that's in the mobile app or whether that's on your own integration. And it can also help with stuff that's not necessarily touch-focused. For example, videos playing and pausing. Previously, when you were playing a video in your presentation, it would just start playing as soon as it loaded. For mobile, I added playing and pausing videos, and that works not only in touch devices, but actually on all devices. You can now click to play a video, and click to pause the video, and click to start it again. I'm just going to continue. It's fine. All right. That's it. That's the mobile app. That's what it is. That's why you might want to use it. If you would like to, learn more, I've got several talks about this. For example, I've got a mobile overview talk on YouTube. If you want to contribute, there are plenty of ways to do that. You can do that by creating issues on GitHub for us, you can do that by sending us in reviews on the Play Store. There have been some awesome reviews from people that have really been insightful and helped us know what people want to see in the mobile app. I read every review. I've also got some talks, if you're interested in the technical side, on building and debugging, and we've got build instructions on our website. So if you're interested in contributing and you have a mobile device, I would love to see you help out. All right, thank you very much.